my grandmother?
She's holding her own. Won't be able to see her till tomorrow.
What's that?
Your last excuse for not going to rehab. No more lame-ass whining about how you gotta get high to remember what your sister looked like.
I would hug you. But I can tell you don't like to be touched.
This is a good place to go to start getting clean. A friend of mine runs it, and I told him to expect you.
Okay.
Don't make me have to come run your ass down, Claire.
Thanks.
Mrs. Tremaine didn't leave any names or phone numbers of any of her relatives. Under the circumstances, we had to classify Nina as an abandoned child.
Nina's mother didn't abandon her. She voluntarily entered into a rehab program.
Well, then she should have come to us instead of leaving her child with an elderly neighbor in failing health. We could have placed Nina voluntarily while Violet was away.
Your agency doesn't always make it easy for parents to get their children back.
Well, children are often better off in foster care than they are being raised by addicts.
Violet's cleaned up and she wants her daughter back.
Yeah, well, that's for the courts to decide. Mrs. Tremaine's gonna have to prove that she can provide a stable home environment before we can release Nina.
Where's Nina living?
I won't release that information if you're planning to take the mother on an unauthorized home visit.
You see the resemblance to Nina Tremaine? This little girl was raped, murdered, and tossed in a dumpster. Don't get in my way, lady.
I placed her with Thelma Price.
Mrs. Price?
Yes?
I'm Detective Benson. This is Detective Tutuola. We'd like to talk to you about Nina Tremaine.
She's not here.
Where is she?
I don't know. Ask Children's Services.
They said that they placed her with you.
You don't believe me? Take a look. That child was nothing but trouble. Hyperactive, no manners, always making a mess.
Well, when did they take her?
Must have been over a month ago.
Then why did Nina's caseworker tell us you had her?
Hell, if I know, that woman is lazy, never makes a home visit.
Well, I find it hard to believe Miss Preston would forget to tell us she took Nina.
She didn't take her. It was some white guy with dark hair.
Did you get his name?
Told you it was a month ago. Expect me to remember that?
When was the last time you saw Nina Tremaine?
Gonna have to check the file.
She got a memory problem?
I think it was last week.
Wrong answer.
It's possible that I missed a visit.
Or more than one.
Even if I did, it's hardly a police matter.
Wrong again.
Well, when you can't make a visit, you ever send a colleague to cover? A guy, maybe?
No, never.
No. Then, can you explain why your records say that you visited her last Tuesday, and Thelma Price says you didn't?
That woman's a liar.
You're a liar, lady.
I want my union rep.
Yeah? Well, why don't you tell your union rep that Nina Tremaine is missing and that you haven't seen her in 6 weeks? You were responsible for this child's safety, and you didn't even bother to check on her.
This is not my fault.
Whose fault is it?
You know what my job is like? How big of a caseload I have? There's no way I can see every
You're looking for
child.
sympathy, you're barking up the wrong
Thelma
tree.
Price was a good foster mother. I thought Nina would be all right.
Bastard's playing us.
Maybe not. Trapdoor, Elliot. Nina. It's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. I'm a police officer. I got you. It's okay, baby. You okay, baby? Look at me. Look at me, baby. Look. Okay? Get be all right. What do you bet this caller was looking for a scoop on safari vacations?
Pretty white bread up here for anything else.
Yeah, not that many Nigerian kids in this neighborhood.
Can I help you?
Detectives Munch and Tutuola would like to talk to Mr. or Mrs. Lehman.
They're not home, but if you have a card, I'll make sure they get it.
You know a child named Johnny?
I'm sorry, you'll have to come back.
What's her name?
I have to go now.
No, you don't.
You have no right to be here.
Unless you want to spend the night in jail, stand back, okay?
What's your name? It's okay. Did you call about your brother? We're here to help you. Tell me your name.
Naima, you found a Johnny?
I'm gonna take you someplace safe and talk about that.
I start work at 6 and finish at midnight. I can't go out unless the rich people are with me.
How'd you know that was your brother?
Madame was watching the news. I heard them say they found a boy. They said he had a mark right here, just like a Johnny had when he fell climbing the tree.
How'd you get to this country?
Men, they came to our village. They told my mother they would take me to a wonderful school in America. Johnny begged her to let him come with me.
Naima, when you came to the United States, where did those men keep you?
A big room with no windows, lots of beds. People came and looked at us. I hoped someone would take my brother and me together. But Madame only wanted me.
They kept her locked in a cellar so she couldn't get away.
Okay, well, look, we can call it a layman's for unlawful imprisonment.
As soon as we find her mother, we'll arrange to have her Johnny's body shipped home.
What did Munch get from the housekeeper?
She said Mr. Lehman's in Zurich.
Madame?
Charity event at the Windsor Garden Hotel.
I suppose she does not know. Charity begins at home.
I want to congratulate the co-chairs of the Flower Show Host Committee, Nancy Forner, Karen Stern, Shayna Smith. Ladies, please stand.
Pink had second table on the right.
And an especial thank you goes to our design consultant, Allison Intrieri.
Marion Lehman.
Yes?
Please come with us.
I'll do no such thing.
Sure you will. We'll haul your ass out of here.
You need to speak to
Marion
me.
Lehman,
like
you're
that.
under arrest for violation of United States Code, Title 18, Section 1584.
Mind telling me what that
We're
means?
busting you for violating the Involuntary Servitude and Peonage Act. In case you haven't heard, Lincoln freed the slaves.
My client wants to clear up this misunderstanding.
There's no misunderstanding. Your client had a slave.
That girl is a domestic.
Well, that's not what Naima says.
Well, she's a liar. I should have fired her, but I felt sorry for the poor girl.
Mrs. Lehman opened her home to a girl from a disadvantaged background and provided her with a job. That is not a crime.
How'd you find her?
She was referred to me.
By who?
Some day laborer working at my house. I don't remember his name.
Maybe you remember how much you pay her.
I provide her with room and board.
For an 18-hour day.
It's more than she could ever earn in her country.
And how'd she get from her own country?
That's hardly Mrs. Lehman's concern.
But you knew that she was not here legally.
Detectives, we all know how difficult it can be at times to establish immigration status.
That's no excuse. Harboring a legal alien is still a crime.
Half of Park Avenue is guilty.
Look, lady, I don't give a damn what you and your damn friends do. Slavery's a federal crime. Now, you're gonna be spending the next 10 years in lockdown. That's not the junior league. You cooperate with us, we'll put in a good word for you with the feds. If you don't, I guarantee you're not gonna like the dress code in the joint.
What can we offer you?
The name of the person who sold you Naima.
I told you I did not buy her.
Done with this. I'm done. That person is walking free. You're going to prison. Book her.
Hold on. Hold on. Marion.
All right. I did pay a fee, but I don't remember the man's name.
How'd you get in touch with him?
I had a number, but the person I gave it to said it was disconnected.
Probably a prepaid cell.
Where? Did you get name?
I went to a warehouse in Long Island City.
What about Lori Ann?
Should just come out with that Sam's a good man crap. You got anything?
Yep, ACS have no record of any other kids being placed with Sam DeFoy. So I got them to check under Lori Ann's maiden name. 4 kids were placed with Lori Ann Watkins in the last 2 years, all from Freshfields Private Foster Home.
Was one of them our girl?
Last kid was placed with Lori Ann 6 months ago, but ran away a couple weeks later. Her name is Megan Rose.
Why the hell did ACS only hear about this now?
ACS says they never got the report Megan was missing. Freshfields insists they sent it.
And while they're playing pass the buck, Megan could be dead.
John, find out why this foster agency went on sending kids to a woman who kept on losing them. Finn!
I'm hauling her ass in.
Yeah, of course I know Megan. She ran away a week after being placed with us. I'm afraid she was incorrigible.
And that just slipped your mind.
It was 6 months ago. I'm sorry. It didn't seem relevant.
What about Stacy Dean, Isaiah Simpson, Niall Iwood? They incorrigible too?
Yes. They've been in the foster care system their entire lives. Sam was a great dad, and even he couldn't cope with him.
He take care of them the same way he did Jamie?
They ran away. We tried to help these kids, but they didn't want to be helped, and I resent your accusations, Detective.
We're not through, lady. Sit back down. When these kids went missing, what did you do?
I informed the foster care agency.
And they informed ACS.
Right. They gave the file back.
Then why doesn't ACS have the files and why are you still getting paid? Your bank records show you're still receiving adoption assistance payments for every one of those kids.
It was a computer error.
4 computer errors in a little more than 2 years. You get $2 grand a month for kids that haven't been in your home in months.
I'm telling you, it's a mistake.
You took in runaways, treat them like crap so they run away again, or did Sam just kill them?
No! Nobody else would touch these kids.
Well, somebody touched Megan Rose with a cheese grater.
What are you talking about?
It's Megan Rose's blood, and it damn sure ain't 6 months old. She was in your home the week Jamie died. Did she see Sam kill him?
I swear, Megan was gone. Or maybe she came back. I don't know. I worked so many hours at the store.
Well, she came back. Where is she now?
You're trying to get me to hurt Sam, but I won't.
Just tell us where Megan
I
is.
said I don't know.
That's Megan. Remember her now? She was in your home, Sam. Maybe for a night, maybe for just an hour, but her blood says she was there. Did you kill her, Sam? Come on, you're already going down for murder. What do you got to lose? Tell me what happened. What are you hiding, Sam? Are you trying to protect her? Did she kill Jamie?
No.
Then help me find her. She's just a kid.
St. Columba's.
The psych home?
She went crazy.
She was kicking and screaming at the staff, raving about murdered children.
What'd you do with her?
Diagnosed her as acutely psychotic with paranoid features. We sedated her with Haldol, waited for the psychosis to break. Unfortunately, as soon as the medication wore off, the delusions returned and we had to sedate her again.
How's she doing?
Quieter. We've reduced the dosage, but her foster agency doesn't want her back. And I doubt anyone else will, so it looks like she's set for a long stay.
Any chance she was telling the truth?
No, she'd clearly decompensated. The foster parent who brought her in told us that she would mutilate herself and that these psychotic episodes had become increasingly frequent.
Foster parent. Her name Lori Ann?
Yeah.
You should have listened to Megan. She was brought in here tonight. Her 6-year-old foster brother was murdered. Megan. My name is Finn. I'm a cop. I want to talk to you about Jamie.
Get away from me.
We know he's dead, Megan.
Megan, get back into bed.
No!
You savage.
Get away from me! Leave me alone!
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yes, you are. You're trying to trick me. You're gonna stick me with the needles.
No, I'm not. I know you're telling the truth. I know who cut your face.
She said I was crazy.
You're not crazy. You saw what happened to Jamie. Tell me. That night, were you in Jamie's room?
Yes.
With Sam?
No.
Who was it?
I can't. I can't.
I promise no one will hurt you. Who was it?
Lorianne.
Tell me what happened, baby.
Jamie was crying and crying, and then he just stopped. So I went in his room and I saw her. She was covering his face with a pillow, screaming, "Shut up! Shut up!" He was fighting, but he just wasn't strong enough. Then he just stopped moving.
Come on.
Where are you taking her?
Away from this place.
I offered to give him names.
You say you got to your poker game at 8:30. Your office says you were in a meeting till 8 o'clock. You got all the way out to Brooklyn in a half hour?
Maybe it was 9.
You married Deshawn?
Divorced.
Any kids?
Maybe next time.
You were one hell of a ball player.
Yeah, those were great years. Banged up my knees a lot, but I loved it.
I don't remember you signing any high-scratch endorsement deals. Cars, wristwatches, all the players get something. And there was talk about you getting some front office jobs, coaching gigs. Didn't happen.
What's your problem, brother?
What's your problem?
I was an athlete. Hero. Everyone looked up to me. My family, my friends, they still do. I want it to stay that way.
And it won't if they know you do it with men.
Yo, get clear, bro. I'm no fag.
You're on the down low, dude. This ain't no poker game. You guys are having sex with each other.
Here's a headline. Black man can make mistakes. He can even do time. We stand by him. What we will not stand by is a black man who's a homosexual.
Here's my headline. You're one of the last people to see Jeff alive, and if you don't start talking, I'm gonna dig through your life. I'm gonna ask everybody you know about your sex parties.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
It's been going on for 4 years. Poker night. Every week someone takes the bedroom. It's like it never happened. Nobody mentions sex.
You wear protection?
You bring protection. It's like admitting why you went there.
How'd Jeff York get tied up in all this?
Jeff fell in love with Andy at work. Wanted Andy to leave his wife. Jeff started talking all this love stuff. So Andy asked me to get some sense into him.
You go too far and strangle him?
No!
Well, you're looking good for it.
Andy did it. He didn't mean to. Jeff would have dragged us all into a mess.
Terry's nephew right there.
It's been a long time, Finn.
Detective Munch, Darius Parker.
Nice sculpture.
Yeah, you know, I dabble a little bit. I know y'all not here to discuss any art. Finn here is not for the small talk.
Were you with Ken last night?
Yeah, we had a few at the Deuce last night. Left around midnight.
Did he tell you where he was going?
Figured home just like me. Something wrong?
You seem upset.
Man, you know he's always twisting over something, man. His grades, his beef with you, being gay. It's just the way he is.
You hear anyone talk about a murder?
No. Why?
Your cousin claims he did.
He was digging for a body when the cops pinched him.
What? That's crazy.
He didn't discuss going treasure hunting with you?
There's no way I would have let him if he had. Besides, man, the Deuce is a thug bar. I wouldn't be surprised to find a killer or two up in it.
There's a lot of places to drink. Why go there?
Look, Finn, I'm straight, man. I'm not like I used to be at all. No matter what Terry says.
You got a sheet?
Burglary, assault, narcotics. But it's all ancient history. Okay, there's one open burglary charge, but I didn't do it. I couldn't have.
Well, why is that?
Because I was robbing somebody else. It's a joke, fellas. Lighten up. I'm not in the game anymore.
Riker straightened you out.
You know that gated community doesn't do rehab, man. I did it for myself. If I don't care about me, nobody will.
Well, you may want to sit Ken down and explain that to him, because right now I can't reach him.
You looking for something?
The Stansfield crime scene photos and sketches.
All you had to do was ask.
All you had to do was pick up the phone.
You have something you want to get off your chest?
Yeah, you crossed the line. When my son contacted you, I should have been the next call. You think you know what's right for my son better than I do, and you don't. That can't happen again.
He asked me for my help. What did you want me to do? Say no?
It's not your place to make decisions for my family, Olivia. You keep running interference between me and my son, you and I are gonna have a problem.
That wasn't my intention.
I understand, you're just trying to help. My son and I have a lot to work out, and we're not gonna get anywhere with you in the way.
You're right. And I'm sorry. But I think the real reason you're pissed off is because you're boxed into a corner. So what's your next move?
There's nothing I need to do.
Isn't there? I know that Warner's finished with her preliminary findings. None of those bodies from the lot match the victim.
That tells me Ken didn't do it.
No, it tells you that we can't prove it. We don't have enough evidence to get a warrant for his DNA. Do you really want this cloud hanging over your son for the rest of his life? Or don't you want to know?
I'm getting looks from cops I've known for years. That same glare we give to humps in there. Even if I gotta take the freeze for the duration, I'm not gonna sacrifice my kid for this job ever again.
DNA is the only way to exonerate him.
And what if it doesn't? I'm his father.
And you're also a cop. And no matter how hard you try, there's no way to separate the two.
Dad, wait, man.
You told Darius about the guns and the drugs, didn't you?
10 years ago. I mean, I looked in the glove box and found the stash. As usual, you screamed at me. I was 10.
There you go again. Will you change the channel?
That right there is why I always went to Darius. Mom was so busy blaming you, and you were so busy working, there was no one to hear me. How could I know he'd use it against you? How could I know he'd have a reason to?
I wasn't there for you, okay? You're angry, I get it. Get over it, man. Get a therapist, work it out. I'm not trying to hear this right now.
You got something to say to me?
Sooner or later, you'll be back here dead.
Sounds like wishful thinking to me. Get in line. What about you?
I don't know what to feel.
Do what I do. Feel nothing.
I don't believe that, Darius. Man, Mom said...
Mom said what, man? The bitch lied. Come on, man. You too old to be this gullible, Ken.
I stuck by you.
Or do you want a medal?
I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, well, me either. I don't want to know any of it.
You didn't get a free pass today.
Always the cop. So what you gonna do? You gonna follow me for the rest of my life?
I don't need to do that, Darius. I'll never think about you again. That's all you will do.
Looks like you guys study real hard.
We had a little party a couple nights ago.
Was he there?
Sure. Jaden rushed the frat last semester.
What's up with that flag?
KDA was founded by a direct descendant of Jefferson Davis. We're very proud of our heritage.
You know you lost the war.
Why would a young black kid want to pledge this fraternity?
A certain special interest group made waves.
You mean Al Sharpton picketed your ass?
Yeah, he forced us to let the brothers in. Free room and board.
The brothers? You got a lot of balls saying that to my face.
No, they're real brothers. Jaden and Ezra Odami. I'll take you to their room.
Did you see Jaden or Ezra with this girl at the party?
They were practically having sex with her on the dance floor. I told him to leave her alone.
Why, because she was white?
Because she looked underage. Was I right? She filed charges?
She couldn't. She was found murdered.
Hey, man. What's going on? Dude, it's that girl you hooked up with at the party. She got killed. Hey.
We like honey to bees, man. Here come the bees.
Yo, this is Latin King country, son. What corner hustlers still doing in Mars? Good! I ain't got nothing, man. I'm just playing, man. Yo, I'm just playing, man. I ain't got nothing, man. Yo, what is this? It's for my art classes, man.
Oh, you gangbanging Picasso?
Man, I gotta express myself.
You're gonna be expressing yourself in right because you don't tell us where he is.
Man, he used to hang out here, man, but I think he got out before the beef.
What beef?
Yo, I can get shot for talking with you.
You're lucky we didn't shoot you for reaching up under your shirt. Speak.
A cat named Jimmy Mack started a crew in Rikers Island about 5 months ago. Called the Corner Hustlers.
Yeah, red hat with the C. It's their thing.
What's Jimmy Mack's rep?
That dude's crazy. He makes his crew rape girls before they can roll. And we don't need that kind of heat in Marcy. So the Kings put a price on his head.
I got nothing to say to you.
That's good. Because I'm going to talk and you're going to listen.
Wow, man. This is really beautiful.
You wasted my time, man.
No, you did it, man. You deserve all this.
That what you came here for, to look at my stuff?
Now, actually, to talk about my mother.
She was a good lady.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I can ask you a question. You think I should have turned Yusef in after I saw him kill my mother?
B. It's not how it's done. Yusef and his boys thought you was a snitch, you would have been dead before dinner.
True. That's not how it's done.
And the cops ain't about to change that.
You didn't do anything for that kid who attacked Dallas. But everything you do in your past will eventually come back on you.
I wouldn't know.
Well, you wouldn't know. Let me ask you, back in the day, did you ever roll with Malik Harper?
Damn. I ain't heard that name in years.
Yeah, he got dead about 18 years ago.
Tough break.
A crazy thing about Yusef, though, dig this. 30 years after he kills my moms, I get a call up to 127th Street. There he is, stretched out on the concrete, facing the garbage. 2 in the back of the head.
You catch the dude?
Nah, and I didn't break my back looking for him either. Yusef was a piece of trash, just like Malik.
Malik was a bad dude.
No doubt.
You think if whoever killed him did it in self-defense, it'd make any difference?
If the shooter could prove it, he wouldn't be charged.
They never believe him. You know what I mean? You know how it is. That's where we from, man.
That's where we from.
Yeah.
But you gotta remember one thing, Jay. Everything you do in your past will eventually come back to bite you. Take care of them ladies upstairs, man.
Church.
Hey, mister! The snake live here?
Nah, still lives uptown. And always will. Damn. Joe. Haven't seen you in a long time. Oh! Maybe we need to talk in private, okay? It's all good.
I took you in for 6 months when your mama died.
I love you and I'll always be grateful,
I
Joe.
sat up with you night after night, rubbing your back for hours until the nightmares went away, just like you was one of my own. How could you? How could you arrest my baby without so much as a phone call?
You were next on the list.
And him as good as family to you? Where's your loyalty? Do you really believe that my child could do that?
Come on, there's no point to this, Joe.
I'm his mama. I gotta do something.
Look, if you really want to do something, tell me what's going on with Justin and Dallas. I mean, what's happening in that household?
They married, okay?
Come on, you know what I'm talking about.
When Justin first made it, the riffraff wouldn't leave him alone. Lord only knows the trouble they brought him. But Dallas, she changed all that. She cleaned him up good.
And now?
I don't get to see my baby as much as I would like.
That's because of Dallas?
She's the superstar. She makes the rules.
So you think Justin is threatened by her success?
He would never, ever raise his hands to that girl.
Okay, Joe, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. It does not look good for Justin right now.
You gotta fix it. Oh, Fee, you owe us. You owe me.
Okay, listen. You go home and you take care of Lexi. And I'll call you. You got a record?
Clean as a dollop of hand sanitizer.
Help you?
Are you Dr. Ray Goldberg?
Yeah. Do I know you?
Sergeant Tutuola, Manhattan SVU. This is Detective Terrence Bruno.
Manhattan SVU, what's this about?
Burns on your fingers. Right about where that glass pipe might have touched.
Well, you know, I work with lasers for a living, and the ablative ones get really hot.
Where were you last night? You picking up her tile samples? Celadon's nice.
I'm a Robin's Egg guy myself.
Hey, honey, is everything all right?
Were you two fighting?
Denise, everything is fine.
Well, why are the police here?
We're just canvassing the neighborhood. Sorry to disturb you, ma'am.
Garbage day tomorrow.
I suggest you let us help you take out your pails.
I was out with my friend Andy.
Good, so he could confirm.
Well, I meant to say I was supposed to go out with Andy.
And?
He never showed.
So what happened?
I went up by myself.
Where'd you go?
A few places. I had more to drink than I probably should have.
So you blacked out?
Not really.
So you do remember something?
I met some guys and...
It was a hookup thing?
What? No. Two, like, idiot guys, like nerdy hipster types. We ended up drinking together.
Catch their names?
Like I said, I didn't know them.
What about this woman? Do you know her?
She reported a guy that matches your description may have been sexually assaulted last night.
At an address you took a quick ride to.
Well, somebody must have hacked my app. Sure as hell wasn't me.
Okay.
Hey, Ray! Is everything okay?
Look, I appreciate you guys coming by and all, and in a way, I should thank you.
Yeah, how's that?
Reminding me I should go cancel my credit cards.
That guy's a bad liar.
Maybe he genuinely doesn't remember.
If he was a victim, we're gonna have to prove it to him.
We're on the clock, Ray.
Where's your wife?
Denise, she went to her sister's.
You two talk?
After two detectives showed up at her door? Yeah. She blew a gasket. She says she doesn't know who I am anymore. You know what? I don't even know who I am anymore.
What happened to you is not an easy thing to deal with.
I'm trying to deal with it.
By burying it? It won't just go away by pretending it never happened.
Look, I did what you asked, right? I pointed out those two guys in your photo, right? Didn't I?
We need more, Ray.
How much more?
No, unless you're willing to testify against Duval and Reese, we don't have enough to go to trial.
Well, I don't want those guys to get away with what they did to Tess. Or me.
Then help us.
I can't shake up Denise's life any more than I already have, okay? I should have just picked up the tile samples.
Your punch list?
Yeah, tile samples, dry cleaners, iron supplements. It would have been so easy to just follow the list that my wife gave me. Instead of screwing up my entire life.
You were victimized, Ray. I know it's hard to come to terms with that.
I didn't want to see the bright lights of the city. I wanted to be one of them. At least for a second.
There's nothing wrong with that. But look around, man.
You got a nice house. You got a successful business. You got a loving wife. A lot of guys would envy you.
Denise is the love of my life. She's my everything. But everyone depends on me. I take care of the people I love every day. Last night, I just wanted to do something for myself.
You want to do something for yourself? Take control of it. Do what's right.
Help us get justice for Tess.
Okay. So why don't you go back to work? I got this, Velasco. Hey, cowboy. You okay?
Yeah, I think it was just that keto thing me and Phoebe were trying out.
Keto?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's funny because Sorrentino says that you turned in a gun.
Yeah, his neighbor lady, she found it in the trash.
Really, Finn? We're gonna play this? Who shot you? Is this something to do with the case?
If I say yes, would you let me change the subject?
Are you protecting somebody that's connected to Billy Hedges?
Yeah, Hedges, the guy we got into jail, he's got a kid.
So he's angry that we arrested his father.
Product of divorce. I think he started out angry, and I'm sure us putting his father in Rikers didn't help.
How old?
I know his age.
You have a gunshot wound.
It's just a graze. You didn't hear that from me, and nobody needs to hear that from you.
What did you tell the doctor?
I walked into a mirror.
Wow, you always have been your own worst enemy.
Let's just help get this kid's father out of jail.
Here. Hey, Finn, I really don't need an I told you so from you.
Have I ever?
No, you haven't, but probably should have told Sykes.
It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission, the 16th precinct way, right?
I don't see forgiveness coming my way anytime soon.
But we did get new forensics off Gwen's body. At least you were right about that.
And what about Cal? Sitting in the Brooklyn House of D on a false confession.
Carisi said he'd work it out with the DA.
Ah. Well, I hope I don't have to ask for more forgiveness. Hey. Carisi says he'll ROR Cal Markham by end of day.
Okay. You want me to tell Cal the good news or you want to?
Well, let's both do it.
And who's gonna tell Bruno and Curry they got fed a false confession?
You're the sergeant?
I'll tell Bruno, but the last thing I need is Curry going all IAB on my ass.
Okay.